Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew, with you here as always. This is the Commando News Network, where we cover news, updates, and happenings from around the world of gaming and other related areas. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando. Hello everyone, welcome to the Commando News Network here on Dice Commando. It is November 20th, 2020, coming to you with 2 weeks of information, but to be honest, the majority of gaming news, at least from our perspective, is being swallowed up by the Fantasy Flight and Atomic Mass Games news. So we are going to kind of focus on that on its own section so that we don't eat up this entire session here. We also have news from Destiny, we have news from Fab. We have no news from Argent Saga. The last post from Argent Saga was October 31st, so we are a couple weeks in now with no news from them, so we will not be addressing that today. So let's get right into the Star Wars miniature game news. So this segment will also serve as the Legion segment for obvious reasons. I do want to go ahead and just plug Legion real quick, that today is the release date for Anakin and Maul. I mean, you guys know I'm very, very excited about Maul. That's super awesome. May or may not be picking up Anakin. But we have yet again word that these were short run. So they're showing up basically sold out. Or that's not entirely true, but a lot of stores are being allocated. So this is like the third or fourth Legion release in a row that FFG's just failed to deliver on, right? The Clone Troopers were sold out. The Phase 2 clones were sold out immediately. The ARC Troopers they didn't even show up with enough to meet their pre-orders. And now this, and yeah, so that's, I mean, that kind of, again, this is a news network and not an opinion network, so I'm just going to cover the facts as they are. So on Monday, pretty early in the day, we had an announcement from Atomic Mass Games, press release saying that they are taking over Star Wars Legion, all of the Star Wars minis, Star Wars Legion, Star Wars Armada, and X-Wing. I mean, major games from FFG. So they're taking all of the miniatures-based Star Wars stuff away from FFG. That was confirmed, obviously, on FFG. I think it was, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours later, it popped up on their website. And then we had news throughout the week about it. In true FFG/Asmodee fashion, we didn't get any real info other than just stuff was happening. However, we did get kind of a Q&A on AMG's Atomic Mass Games website, where they kind of go through and they talk about who's moving, what's changing, or they kind of talked about the big people moving, but they didn't really give very many details, and then they kind of hinted that yes, things are going to be changing because of course they are, right? I mean, that would be stupid for them to say no, we're not going to change anything, right? But they did specifically mention that they're going to take care to protect people's investments in their collections and armies, especially as a hobby, right? So that's all good news there. The really bad, cruddy news is that it looks like a lot of the design talent, has been laid off. Alex Davey posted, Alex Davey's the lead designer for Legion. He was very well involved in X-Wing, very high up in X-Wing. His departure will be massive. Departure from the game will be massively felt. So he had posted this saying he was unceremoniously terminated. So that makes it sound like did not go. It wasn't planned. It was a surprise. So that's basically the news there. I will be kind of doing, once I get more data and kind of figure some stuff out, I want to sit down and actually do a chat about what my thoughts of it are, and kind of looking at the data as we have it. But those are the facts as we have them as of right now. We also did have another thing come out yesterday for Star Wars Legion. It's basically Legion. It's not basically Legion 2.0, but it's a rules reference version 2.0, and there are a massive amount of changes. Not just the stuff that they needed to put in for the aforementioned Anakin and Maul, but also a huge amount of balance and point changes. So most of the point adjustments were actually downwards to make some of the other units more competitive. There were a couple onesie-twosie, mostly upgrades, that got bumped up, but a lot of the other units got pushed down, which gives you a lot more options in your army. So that's a very exciting thing, trying to still digest a lot of that, but make sure to go check that out if that's something you're interested in. It really opens up, the Rebels got a huge boost, really opens up the Rebel faction. So for Flesh and Blood, the obvious news is that the unlimited editions are popping in stores. So you can actually draft again, you can play limited again. We had an episode on that 2 weeks back, or it was last week, about draft and limited. We have another article coming up again here about playing more heroes, because you can actually get your hands on products. So that's very exciting. This weekend, actually I think it's happening like right now in New Zealand, they are having Blitz-a-thon. And it's a 44-player, just big old Blitz tournament. Very excited to see the results from that. You guys know we like the Blitz format here on Dice Commando, so we'll definitely bringing you results from that next week. So for Star Wars Destiny, the big news seems to be around Blitz. AR8 standard is a thing. It's definitely happening. Tournaments still happening. The Entourage Gaming tournaments, Artificer League, all that's certainly happening. A lot of excitement around that as well. We are starting to see, as we kind of go into this holiday season, it's not abnormal for us to see kind of a decrease in just general gaming in general. So we're seeing that impact in Star Wars Destiny as well. But a lot of the excitement has been around the ready-to-play format of Destiny Smash, which was rolled out on Dice Commando 2 weeks ago. And today we have an article kind of talking, or an episode talking a little bit more about kind of the theory behind it, the development process behind it, and kind of what we're expecting to see from that going forward. So that covers all of our games today. Obviously, still a lot of us still trying to figure out, what the AMG and FFG thing means for gamers, if it will mean anything. I mean, obviously there will be changes. The question is when, how long, what would the impact be, and all that. So yeah, with all that said, thank you for joining me today, and go Commando. Thank you.